Okay. So, Miss Manikis, who do we call today?
Masangkay, sir.
Miss Masangkay, how are you? Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Were you able to review the documents? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, solve this one. Applying application of NOLCO. Wait. Hmm. Hmm.
Sir, ano po yung sa 2023? Thank you.
200. So, ito yung net income before tax mo. Oh, yes. Okay. So, what happens?
Sir, you subtract the net operating loss carry over to the next year po.
Okay. Where are you, Miss Masangkay?
Sir, 2021 po.
Can you turn on your camera?
Sir, it might lag po.
Sige, sige. Yeah, we'll take my chance. Paano mo nakuha yung 360?
Sir, 60K minus, subtract 300,000 sa 60K.
So how much is your taxable income?
Negative 240, so zero, sir.
Mm.
Negative 240,000.
Wait, yan naman na lang muna. I-fill up mo lang yung tax due and tax payable.
Okay, sir.
How much is net operating loss carryover?
For 2020, sir?
2019 first.
$300,000, sir.
Sige, lagay mo lang.
So, sir, for the MCIT of 2019, it's 0 po.
No, MCIT is not zero. We just don't know.
Okay,
What I'm
sir.
saying to you now is the tax payable is the MCIT. So how much is your, kasi tapusin mo na muna, then I'll see.
Ay.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Where did you go wrong, Miss Masangkay?
Sir, you subtracted the NOLCO from the same amount po. Like 60,000 minus 60,000 po.
Because the next taxable net income is not 240,000, but it's just a NOLCO carryover. That's why I separated the NOLCO carryover line. Hindi mo finill up eh. Di ba?
Yes, sir.
Tapos yung last numbers mo,
So, sir, for the NOLCO po, i-subtract yung 60,000 from 60,000 itself. Hindi po yung 300,000 sa 60,000.
how much can you apply? You cannot apply result in a negative net income eh. Otherwise, di magiging carryover mo starting from 2020 na naman. Kaya yung application is NOLCO. Application of NOLCO is only up to the amount of net income.
Okay, sir.
Hindi, tsaka look at the 2023 mo. Saan ang mali mo?
Oh, sir, yung sa taxable income ko po.
Oh, paano naging 190?
Sir, I subtracted 200,000 from 10,000 po.
Where did you get 10,000?
Yung sa 90,000 and 100,000, sir.
Oh, may NOLCO ka pa ba?
Oh, wala na, sir.
Yes, that is why I separated the NOLCO carryover. Tiyan mo, mayroon kang NOLCO carryover sa taas, hindi mo finifill up.
Yes,
okay. Why is it important that it doesn't reflect a net income of a net loss of 240,000 on 2020? Because the NOLCO has only a 3-year period up to 2020, up to 2021. So, kung 2020 yan, expired na siya ng 2023, di ba?
yes,
But if you put it as 2020, then hindi siya expired na 2023. Pwede expired siya 2024. Di ba?
yes po.
And then pag nilagay mo siya negative 19 naman sa 2021, it means that 5 years na siya. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Hanggang 2026 na siya. Pwedeng magamit. Okay?
Sir. Yes po.
And thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, class, do you understand the issue of NOLCO and why it's important? Because it is, yes, Mr. Sia.
Sir, sorry. Yung sa Excel kanina, bakit you only just MCIT 2019 dun sa isang year?
Ano?
Yung sa 2022 na column, sir, bakit less MCIT 29 only? Pwede bang pati yung 2020 and 2021?
Yeah, pwede. Oh, hindi ko lang
okay,
hindi ko lang pinalabas. Oh. But yes,
okay.
it should be. If the 2019 is not enough, then ano siya. But 2019 would have expired already.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay? Because MCIT is only 3 years, hindi in-extend. So meaning 2020 pwede ma-apply. 2021 lugi na naman. 2022 pag lugi na naman siya or mas malaki yung MCIT, hindi rin niya ma-apply, expired na 'yan. Okay? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is so far what we have discussed is what I'm looking for when you do your financial tax audit of the financial statements you found. Okay. So now you check for income. Of course, the income tax will be changed now if you are using 2021 data onwards. It will change because now it's 20% or 25%. So you have to establish whether the asset is more than 100 million, the net income is more than 5 million, or less than 5 million. You also have the MCIT, which is 1% now, before 2%. You have the NOLCO. And then I will discuss today the VAT so that you have the time to do your papers. Now, in case that you need to consult, I will be free on Friday 11, sorry, not 11, 12 to 2 o'clock, just make the necessary arrangement with the BIDL for reservation of a time slot. Okay. Now, the paper is due this Saturday. If any of you cannot do it, just let me know ahead of time through Ms. Manikis, and I will extend on a case-to-case basis. Okay. Now, the last portion on the paper that you will consider is the VAT. The value-added tax I think if you read the materials, it should be very clear already what value-added tax is. This is something that is that has always been controversial because it's one of the highest. We have 12%. China has 17% value-added tax. And when it was introduced, it started with initially only limited item. Now almost every item is vatable. Okay. Now, concept is it's value-added tax. Unlike sales tax, which is tax on the gross sales, which like the percentage taxes that we will discuss next week, value-added tax is based only on the added value. So, who's next, Ms. Manikis?
Salita po.
Huh?
Katrina Salita.
Salita. Is this round 2
Yes.
already or not yet?
Not yet. Not yet, sir.
Not yet, no? Okay. Now, okay, Ms. Salita,
Yes,
what
sir.
was one of the recent purchases you made?
Pocari Sweat, sir.
Pocari what?
Pocari Sweat, sir.
Okay. Sige. How much did you buy it for?
I'm not sure, sir. My mom bought it. Pero let's say 50 na lang, sir.
50 peso. Okay. Now, since you are the one who consumed that, you are the one who actually was the last person liable for VAT. Okay. Now, if you bought it for 50, and then Ms. Manikis ask you, pwede bang bilhin ko na lang sa'yo? How much will you sell it for?
50 also, sir.
50 also? Why?
Sige, 60 na lang, sir. 60 para may patong.
Siyempre, di ba? You do not do charity. You have to earn something. So you sold it
Yes,
to Ms.
sir.
Manikis for 60. Okay. How much was the value added in your case?
Like from the 50 pesos, sir, or from the 60 pesos.
Oh, value added. How much is the value added?
10 pesos, sir. 10 po.
10. Okay. So the value added tax is 12% of that value added. Yeah.
Okay.
Value added tax is the 12% of the value added. Yan. So how much is 12% of 10?
1.2 po.
1.2. Okay? Tama?
Yes, sir.
Now, why is it then that the amount that when they're charging you, they don't charge you the net amount. They gross up the whole amount. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you notice that VAT is the gross up full amount.
Opo, yes, sir.
Oh, that is because they are not doing it properly. one of my early cases in ano, actually they're not doing properly or they're trying to earn extra money. They try to earn extra money. Okay. One of the earlier cases I had was when when one of my clients bought a condo at from Angkor Land. Okay. Previous to that, residential properties were VAT free, VAT exempt. Basta residential ka, VAT exempt. Okay. Then in 2005, I think, or 2007, they started imposing VAT on real estate transaction above 2.5 million. Okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah, above 2 million or 2.5 million. Anyway. My client was buying a property worth 5 million something. So what happened was we were assessed 12% VAT. Okay. What's the problem? The same way that you computed, they should only assess the VAT for the value added portion. How much did they value added on top of their cost? That is the one that they should be subject to, that they should be charging as VAT, not the whole amount. Bakit? Because VAT is an input-output mechanism. Input-output mechanism. Meaning, whatever you sell, the government collects 12%. The government asks you to charge 12%. But whatever you purchase is also subject to VAT. And all you need to pay is the difference of the input and the output. Understand? Okay, let's start now with your 50 peso. If 50 peso, how much is your VAT? Okay. Did they charge you separately or is it VAT inclusive? Is it VAT inclusive or VAT exclusive?
VAT inclusive, sir.
If it's VAT inclusive, how do you solve?
Times 12%.
No. Divide by
I
1.12
divide 0.12.
times 12%. Okay. That is the formula also in the notes of Attorney Yamado. Okay. So how much is that?
5.36.
5.36.
Yes.
Gusto mo i-annotate na lang?
Ay, okay. Okay.
Okay. Then same with the sale. You sold it to Miss Manikis for how much?
60 pesos, sir.
Okay. Sige, i-compute mo na rin.
Also VAT inclusive, sir.
Yeah, VAT inclusive. So that is, okay, sige. You know a T account, no, Ms. Talita?
Yeah, slide, sir.
You're familiar. So what happens if this is the case?
You subtract 6.43 to 5.36 from 6.43.
So how much?
1.07, sir.
Yes. So that is what you pay the government. 1.07. That is your actual cash out. So when we talk of ano, madalas maririnig mo yan, especially with yung mga suppliers ko na mga sa Chiang Kai-shek na nagsasabi, ay wala kaming kita, kung gusto mo walang invoice, kung may invoice may 12%. How could there be 12% when the value added tax, unless you add you earn 100%, that means wala kang cost, di ba? Ini-smuggle mo yung item, yan, siyempre, you have to pay 12%. But if you are buying and selling legally, then this is the way it will go. Okay? Now, 1.07. 1.07. Okay? That is your your cash out. Okay. So, let's do the math. Let's do the accounting now. What is your entry for the first one?
For the 50 pesos, that's purchases or expense.
Sige.
Credit.
Wait, I'll help you first.
Okay.
Ano to?
Ay, sorry.
Annotate. How do you clear the whole annotation? Okay. How much is debit? Ano yung una? Debit purchase, VAT, input, credit, cash. You remember your accounting, Miss Salita?
Medyo, sir.
Debit cash, credit sales, credit VAT output. Can start inputting na. Is purchase 50?
No, sir. Wait lang. Sorry. There, sir.
Okay. You're okay na, ha? Now we do the financial
Yes, sir.
statement. Okay. Revenue. Less cost of sales. Cost of goods sold. Share gross. Does it match your journal entries?
um, yeah. Mm,
Hmm. Oh. Cost of goods sold is what?
643.
Huh?
Ay, sorry.
So those who already recited will be very thankful to me. Kasi yung tax 1 nyo, tapos na, at least review lang. Alam nyo, pagdating sa tax 2, mukhang problematic na tayo.
Yan, sir.
Yes. So if you are not doing the tax accounting, this is how you reported kanina, di ba? 60, 50, 10. Okay. Where did the 1 point go? 1.07 go.
Sa tax, sir. To
Sa
the
VAT.
government.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sa T account mo, di ba? Remember
Yes,
your
sir.
T account?
Yes, sir.
So first entry is debit of 5.36. Then credit of 6.43.
40. Yes.
Okay. Ako naguguluhan sa ano. So it means that itong 1.07 saka 1.07 dito match, tama?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is why some people are cheating on VAT, because for them, VAT is their way of earning extra income. Tama? Kasi if you don't report the VAT, then yung sa'yo na yung 1.07. But that is not the proper accounting. So when you look at the financial statement, so far, most of the financial statements submitted to me for approval, ganyan siya, di ba? 60 less 50 is equal 10. Tapos expenses, ganyan rin. Pero in your, the proper accounting treatment should be, the proper tax treatment should be 53 less COGS less gross income is equal to gross income. Ito yan. Okay? You understand? Are you involved with your group mates, the paper?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're learning. Okay. Now, what if in addition to the you sold your directly to wait. Okay. Where will you be able to save or earn tax savings? Di ba 5 point, nagbebenta ka ng Pocari Sweat for 60 peso. Okay. Ano pa ibang expenses mo?
Sorry, sir. Pag nagbebenta ako ng Pocari Sweat.
Oh, let's make this millions na lang para ano ka na, mayaman ka na. So you sell 1 million bottle of so you earned 8,903,000. Okay. What else? You're renting a warehouse, right?
Yes, sir.
How much the rental cost a year for the warehouse? Just give a number.
Sige, sir. 2 million.
2 million a year. Is that VAT
Yes,
inclusive or VAT exclusive?
VAT inclusive, sir.
So VAT inclusive, how do you solve the VAT input?
Times 12% divided by 112%.
Divide first by 1.12.
Okay. And then
Multiply by 12.
multiply.
Because when you divide by 1.12, that number gives you what is your actual expense. That is what you will report in the BIR as expense, not the whole 2 million. Okay. Now, for those who are confused, what is this VAT inclusive and VAT exclusive? It happens often in contracts that you put the VAT exclusive. If it's VAT exclusive and I say 2 million, that means that you pay me 2 million plus 12%, which is 240,000. So I get 2.24 million. Tama? Gets? But if I say VAT inclusive, the 2 million is reported not as 2 million, but as 2 million divided by 1.12, which how much?
1,785,714.3.
Okay. And then your VAT input is?
$214,285.7.
Huh?
I
210,000.
Yes, sir.
So now, if you have expenses of rent for 2 million a year for your warehouse, then how much is your VAT input now for this year?
.95. 86. Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh, saan mo na ko yung 0.95?
0.86. Nabaliktad, sir.
Okay. So, what else do you spend aside from warehouse?
Salary, sir.
Salaries. Okay. How do you compute VAT for salaries? Think carefully first before you press your calculator. Did you read the Lemado notes?
Yes, sir.
What does it say about salary? Hmm. Who wants to help me, Salita? Miss Salita, what are the VAT exempt transactions in the Lemado notes, or even in the in the Attorney Rojero's PowerPoint?
Sale or importation of agricultural and marine food products,
Skip next.
fertilizers, personal and household effects,
Next.
professional instruments and implements, services subject to percentage tax,
Next.
services by agricultural contract growers, medical, dental, hospital, and vet services, educational services. Ayun, services rendered by individuals pursuant to an employer-employee relationship.
So how much is your VAT input now?
0, sir.
0 for labor, huh?
Yes, sir.
Then labor. Okay. What else? What other expenses do you have?
Logistics, sir.
Logistics, like car,
Yes,
or
sir.
you just rent a car, or do you buy a car, a delivery van?
Buy, sir.
Buy. Sige, gusto
Yes,
mo
sir.
buy. Mas matrabaho yung
Kasi
computation
rent
ng
na
buy.
lang,
Hindi,
sir.
hindi,
Rent.
okay na. Buy tayo,
Hindi,
buy.
sir, okay lang mag-rent.
Buy.
na lang.
The Salita family is rich, so we should Okay. What is the rule when it comes to property that is subject to depreciation or amortization over a period of time?
Sir, greater than 1 million, exclusive of VAT.
No. There's a rule there. Anyway, we will discuss that in the future. But since you chose the vehicle, sabi ko sa'yo, ano mo na. If you buy a car for 1 million, for a delivery van for 1 million, and then that is depreciable over 5 years, then you can only use the VAT equivalent to 1/5 of the VAT. Okay, so let's say you bought the car for 1 million. Again, VAT exclusive na to ngayon. VAT exclusive 1 million. How much is your VAT?
120,000, sir.
Yes. How much can you apply for for this year?
24,000.
Yes. So 0.024, tama?
Yes, sir.
Ano nangyari, baka naging 0? Van. You understand why it was only 0.024? Because you go through the life of the depreciation.
Yes, sir.
Hindi na siya pwede yung straight. Otherwise, everyone will just keep buying and but you have to depreciate it over a period of time. Okay. So what happens now? What is your net cash outflow? but not your net cash, the net but the cash is only 830,000. But you collected 1.07. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, gross income mo is 8.93. Rent, operating expense, labor, delivery expense na lang. Okay, how much is your rent? Oh,
Two,
yun kanina.
21, 2 million, sir.
2 million. But how much will you report? Net of what?
1,785,000.
Okay. Delivery. How much was the delivery? The labor, sorry, not delivery. Oh, labor.
It's exempt, sir.
Yeah, but for income per tax purposes, nandyan.
Okay,
1
sir.
million. Depreciation. How much was depreciation? So, bumili ka ng 1 million na kotse. So, lampas ka ng 5 million. So, tax is ilang percent? Sige, sabihin mo na lang. Ako na lang pag
12%.
Ano? Income tax?
20, sir.
Bakit 20? Anong different income tax rate for a corporation?
20 and 25, sir.
Oh, what's the difference between 20 and 25?
Oh, the assets.
Asset and?
Income.
Okay, what is the cutoff for income? What amount? What amount is 20? What amount is 25?
5 million.
Oh, so in this case, lampas 5 million or below 5 million?
Lampas, sir.
Lampas. So how much?
25, sir.
Okay, that is your tax. Versus, ito yung 2 million, 1 million. Depreciation. Depreciation is not, ano. Depreciation is 1 million divided by 5. Okay, get? You understand?
Yes.
So, Ms.
Yes,
Manikis, can you guide your classmates to go through this when they evaluate their tax audit of the papers?
Okay.
Do you understand, Ms. Manikis?
Yes, sir. I'm slightly
following naman. It became more clear after the questions.
Sige, okay. Any question so far? You're clear, Ms. Salita? I will expect you to lead the group, your group, huh? When you complete
Okay,
this
sir.
one.
Yes, sir.
Sabi mo, ha? Pag may mali, ano, sa iyo ko ibabawas yung every points na may mali, ha? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I'm using my 2018 notes kasi I cannot find my 2020 notes. So all business engaged in sales of goods above 3 million is subject to VAT. Okay. This is the new regulation as far as the BIR is concerned because of the train law. So ang cut-off natin ngayon is 3 million. 3 million. Below 3 million, you have the option. You can choose percentage tax, which is a gross sales tax of 3%, now 1% because of the create law naman, temporarily, or you go for VAT pa rin. Okay. You will notice kanina that out of 50 million, 60 million yung sales mo, if you do 3% percentage tax, it's 1.8 million. But if you do VAT, you actually pay 1.07. So it's cheaper to pay VAT. Ang problema lang sa VAT is madugo siya kasi marami kang kailangan i-justify na receipt. Okay? Now, so if that is our conclusion, that it's actually cheaper to use VAT, why is the government asking you to pay VAT instead of paying percentage tax, which is better? Or why is the government giving you the option to pay VAT rather than percentage tax? Okay. Bakit kaya? Next, Miss Manikis, who do we call?
Rondolo, sir.
You know, Dondolo?
Rondolo.
Ron. Rondolo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bakit si Rondolo pang after salita? Nauna pa si salita.
Kasi na mark wrong sa sheets. So I accidentally, but then salita was supposed to be right after Rondolo.
Okay, sige. Kawawa naman si salita. Hey,
I'm
nag-solve ng
so
mahirap.
sorry.
Hindi
Google
bale.
Sheets kasi, sir.
Ha?
Next
Sir.
time I'll go Excel.
Sige, hindi bale. Salita loves you naman daw, sabi ni salita. Sabi ni Katrina, she loves you daw. So okay lang. Hindi bale. Okay, Ms. Rondolio, why do you think the government encourages you to do VAT?
Sir, because VAT we can apply exemptions to things that are like government endorsed. So I think that's one reason.
Nope. You notice anong reason na if I were you, the company, why do I tell you not to do VAT? Why do I tell the corporation not to do VAT?
So
Why would I tell you not to do VAT?
because it would add to the we have to be filed monthly, quarterly, sir.
Yes, you have to file monthly. You have to substantiate everything. You have to get the TIN number of every VAT payer. Diba? Natanda mo yung kanina?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Purchase mo, kailangan mo may resibo. Tapos yung sales, yung expense mo ng rental, kailangan niya ng may withholding, may VAT receipt, OR, na may nakalagay kung makano yung VAT. Okay? Same with ano yung isa? Yung kotse mo, yung binili mong delivery van na Mitsubishi L300. Kailangan mo rin may resibo. Okay. So for you, it's more cumbersome. What does that help the government? How does that help the government collect taxes and boost revenue?
So if all receipts are filed, it's easier to keep track of all transactions, sir.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
that's what-
It's
They
easier
would
for
not-
you to keep track of transaction against the
against the
seller
Corporations.
or the
Yes,
service
sir.
provider. Can you imagine? So ngayon, si Miss Salita, bumili siya ng Pocari Sweat. Di ba? Kay Pocari, wag na lang Pocari, ano, bumili siya sa supermarket. Malapit sa bahay niya. Okay. Kuha siya ng pag bumibili siya, may resibo siya. So, nire-report niya. Tama? Para magamit niya yung VAT input eh. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What the government now can do is, since nagbigay na si Miss Salita ng data niya, ng TIN number si Seiya na lang. TIN number ni Seiya. Diba? Nabenta si Seiya ng ng Pocari Sweat. Now, when Miss Salita used that receipt and that TIN number to claim his input VAT, the government now will verify the gross sales report naman ni Mr. Seiya. Ay, ni-report ba ni Seiya? Pag hindi ni-report ni Mr. Seiya, huli si Mr. Seiya ng tax evasion. Diba?
Yes, sir.
Dati, sales tax lang, pag magbigay ko yung resibo sa'yo, ano gagawin mo sa resibo? Tapon lang, di ba? You just throw it away. Tama? But now, you keep the receipt, at least not now, but Miss Salita now keeps all of the receipt. Kasi, those receipts can be used for her to claim input VAT. Similarly, now the government can use Ms. Salita's record to run after Mr. Seiya naman. Gets mo? Yung pang cross-check. That is why the government is trying to reduce the exemption para lahat ng tao kailangan mag-issue ng VAT. Lahat ng tao mag-collate ng invoices. Gets? That means that more people will keep the invoices, the more that the BIR now will have evidence to run after tax evaders. You understand, Ms. Rondolio?
Yes po, sir.
Maingay sa bahay mo, no?
I hope ang dami kasing tao.
Kala ko, kain na sila, kaya excited na. Ako rin, gutom na, pero walang makakain dito. Paano na? Okay. So, you have if you are above 3 million, you have no choice but to use VAT. If you are below 3 million, you have a choice to use percentage tax if you are a corporation or the VAT. If you are an individual, you have a third option, which is to go for gross taxation, 8%. Diba? Remember our discussion earlier? 8%. Okay. So, okay. Now, you will find that some of the notes say that VAT is like a sales tax. Actually, VAT is not a sales tax because it is not taxing the sale itself, but it is taxing the extra income. How much did you earn from it? So, in terms of VAT, if you are not earning anything, you bought the item, yung ginawa ni Ms. Salita nung una, bago niya nalaman na niloko siya ni Ms. Manikis. Nung una gusto niya benta ng 50 peso, yung binili niya ng 50 peso. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Tatanda mo yan kanina?
Yes,
Diba?
sir.
Gusto ni Ms. Tapos nung nalaman niya na inuna ni Ms. Manikis si Salita over Rondolio, naging 60 peso na yan, isa. kumita na siya ng 10 peso. Tama?
Okay.
Okay. So theoretically, if 50 peso, you bought it for 50 peso, you sell it for 50 peso, how much is your VAT?
Oh, none, sir.
None. Because there's no value added. You don't even need to compute by divide by 1.12, ano. Okay? There's no VAT to start. That is the point. Kaya hindi siya sales tax. Kasi even if you make a sale, there's no tax. Unlike percentage tax or sales tax na percentage. If I sell 50 peso, I automatically have to pay 3% to the government. Okay? Clear? So let's review the ano. Ito yung ginawa natin kay Miss Salita. What if you sold it for 120? You sold 120, hindi siya automatically 12% times 12%. Kasi you have to ask whether it's VAT inclusive or VAT exclusive. Okay?
Oh, yes.
So, if you bought a property that is 120, o ikaw na, mag-annotate. 120,000. You sold, you sold something for 120,000, but you purchased it for 100,000. How much is your VAT liability? O gusto mo yung Excel sheet o itong annotate?
Excel sheet na lang, sir.
Ayan, nandiyan pa yung T-square.
So if you purchase
You purchased it for 100,000, you sold it for 120.
so you purchase the house? Di po ba?
You purchase let's say something. You purchase a computer. How?
Okay.
120,000. Sorry, 100,000. You sold it for 120. Ba't walang laman? Why is it nothing is showing, huh?
I see it's also.
Why is there nothing in the Excel sheet? Are you doing the same correct thing? Can you see, Miss Manikis, whether it's in the Excel?
Sir, I was doing it.
Huh? Walang
Sir, I don't
lumalabas
see it in the Excel.
sa spreadsheet,
And
huh?
yes, I don't see it, sir.
Yeah, Miss Rondolio, where are you computing?
Yes. Sir, I did it in Excel, but there was something wrong, so I tried it manually.
So balik na tayo sa annotation.
Yes.
Nag-annotate ka ba? Wala rin.
Okay.
So, Miss Rondolio, how much is your net sales?
Then, the net sales would be
Hmm.
20,000.
Miss Rondolio, are you aware of the Google Sheets that we set up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Miss Salita, is she correct? Yes, Miss Rondolio?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Bakit mo palit ng balik yung ano, Miss Rondolio? Bakit mo yung 17,000, bakit mo pinalit ng ano? 196.
Hindi po ako yung
Who's changing that? Sinong ginagalit si ano? Who's that? Okay. Hey, Mr. Rondolio, can you see the screen or hindi?
yes, sir. Sir, kita po.
So do you understand what is the correct answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyway, we'll end here. Okay. You understand, Miss Rondolio? Now, as far as depreciation is concerned, that is a matter of company policy and accounting practices. Like cars are normally depreciated over 5 years. Computers are depreciated over 3 years. Shares are also depreciated over 3 years. Buildings and machinery over 15 years. Okay. Anyway, for those of you who do not understand, just go through the video again later because this is the bulk of what yung kaninang ginawa namin ni Miss Salita. That is the bulk of what I would expect you to do. Aside from checking on the income tax and the VAT, you have to check also the MCIT and the NOLCO. Otherwise, it's a very simple transaction lang. Okay? We'll end here. Any question?
Thank you, sir. Oh, no naman.
Huh?
No questions, sir.
Sir, I have question about the tax audit.
The what?
Yung tax audit paper, sir.
Oh, sige, go. What's your question?
Do you want us, sir, to submit a PDF file of the paper, like with explanations or everything? Or do you prefer an Excel sheet of the
No,
financial statement?
PDF file with explanation. It's
Ah,
like
okay, sir.
you look for an audit report. That is the way it will be done. It's like ito yung mali niya, ito yung original income tax income statement niya for 3 years. Ito yung corrected namin.
Okay, sir.
And then
And
where did you
then-
correct? What did you change? You have to explain to me.
Ah, okay, sir. And then what we did so far kasi is we considered the different options under train law, yung OSD itemized, and then we compare kung alin yung cheapest tax.
Pwede.
Is that correct naman, sir?
That is also possible.
Ah, okay.
But
And
more
then
important is
do
you have to
we-
check for the correct tax, correct treatment using VAT.
Okay, sir. Hindi pa namin nagagawin that, sir.
No.
Pero yung kasi our company is a sole proprietorship. So do we have to assume pa na corporation siya to get the other taxes under trade law?
No, no, no. If you are individual, then you just stick to the individual. You can use 8%, you can use the OSD, but you will still be subject to VAT if you are above 3 million.
Oh.
Sales,
Okay.
Sales of 3 million,
Sales. Okay, sir. Gets naman,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
So those of you who would like to have a consultation either next week, next Thursday or next Friday, you let Miss Manikis know and we arrange a schedule. Okay? Anything else? Wala na? I'll stop na.